everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Katie, and today we're going to learn a version of Look Up Child by Daigle on the acoustic guitar. This is what the play-along sounds like. Look up, child. All right, let's get into the tutorial. I'm going to be using a D chord. Finger number 3 is going to be on the 3rd fret of the B string, and fingers 1 and 2 on the 2nd frets of the E and the G string. Whoop, knocked my microphone there. E minor, you're going to use your focus fox, haha. Fingers 2 and 3, that's going to be on the 2nd fret of the A and the D string. B minor, so I am going to smush my pointer finger across the 2nd fret, and then ring finger and pinky will be on the 4th fret of the G and the D string, and middle finger is going to be on the B string of the 3rd fret. Now, if this is your first minor, or not first minor chord, your first bar chord, I want you to notice that if you can see the indentations on my finger, I don't know if you can see that, they're on its side, not on the flat of my finger, because if you use the flat of your finger, it's going to be very tempted to bend versus here. And I have a gnarly callus on my pointer finger from bar chords with my guitar, but instead of here, see how my knuckle is tempted to bend? Roll it onto its side this way. My elbow just goes a little bit closer to my body for a little bit more leverage. Yeah, and then I have my bar chord. Just give that a try. Now, if this is your first bar chord, make sure that you're focusing on progress and not perfection. So I like to, when I'm teaching my students, I like to just focus on one finger at a time. So first planting the pointer finger, then ring finger and pinky together, then the middle finger. Because as you're strumming, if you have a... You see how eventually it got there? Eventually. But I find just having that order really helps my students just be able to find that bar chord and put it in their muscle memory. So pointer finger, ring finger, pinky, then middle finger. I like to use this G. You can use this G if you'd like to. I've seen this G. I like to use this one where I take fingers 4 and 3 and I place them on the 3rd fret of the E and the B string. Finger number 1 on the 2nd fret of the A string. Finger number 2, 3rd fret of the E string. I just like that. A, I use all 3 in a row. I've also seen it barred this way. But I like to take fingers 1, 2, and 3 and place it across the 2nd fret of the D, G, and the B strings. Now, I've broken the song into 2 separate parts. So we have the verses and the choruses, and then we have the pre-chorus. So first we have a D chord, and we're going to strum that 4 times. If you're a beginner, just strum down. So it would be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, E minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, B minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, G chord, 1, 2, 3, 4. So from here, instead of teaching you the pre-chorus, because that's actually very simple, I'm going to teach you the strumming pattern now. What I'm using in the play-along is down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up. So each down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up is going to be equal to 4 counts. It's very similar to an island strum, down, up, down, up with 8th notes, but this is 16th notes. So we have a D chord, and let's give that a try. Down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Here we go. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. E minor, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. B minor, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. G chord, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Here is a strumming tip for y'all, okay? Now, when we have, when I was playing my D chord and my E minor chord, my students find it very easy to transition between those chords. Now, when they're trying to transition to that B minor, this is what usually happens. All right, anybody in that camp? Can anybody feel me? When I first started guitar and when I was just first starting to navigate through that bar chord, that was exactly me. This is my strumming tip for you. Keep the strumming pattern going no matter what. Your left hand, it might be a little late to the party, but it's eventually going to catch up. Okay, so you're going to hear some space in between the chord, the E minor and the B minor. I'm going to leave the E minor just a little bit early so I can place my pointer finger on the 2nd fret and then find my other fingers in the B minor chord position. But you're going to see me keep going. All right, you're going to hear some open space, but that's okay. You're eventually going to get there. So we have our D, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Here we go. Down, up, down, up. You're the in between, even if it's like this. Did you hear that? That there was some open space. Yes, my pick was strumming some open strings at some times, but you eventually saw my fingers find their places to be able to play certain chords. That's really important. That's what I tell my students a lot. Don't focus on perfection, focus on progress, because eventually your left hand is going to catch up with your strumming hand. Now the pre-chorus, I just strum the chord and I hold it for 4 counts. Oh, I hear you say, look up, child. And then we go back into the chorus. Down, up, E minor. Look up, child. Ooh, 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 yeah. Now the playing along is next. Now if it's a touch fast for you, I made a video on how to slow down or speed up any YouTube video. I'm going to put that in the cards above, also the description box below, so that you could slow down the play along to a pace that is manageable for you. So play along is next. Where are you now when darkness seems to win? Where are you now when my world is crumbling? Oh, I hear you say, look up, child. Look up, child. Where are you now when all I feel is doubt? Where are you now when I can't figure it out? Oh, I hear you say, look up, child. Look up, child. I hear you say, look up, child. Look up, child. You're not threatened by the war. You're not shaken by the storm. I know you're in control. Even in our suffering, even when it can't be seen, I know you're in control. Oh, I hear you say, look up, child. Look up, child. I hear you say, look up, child. Look up, child. Look up, child. Hey, thank you so much for joining me today. If you like tutorials like this, I have dozens of guitar tutorials as well as ukulele tutorials, just actually hundreds of videos. I'm going to put that in the cards all around me so that you can enjoy those and continue learning. Just remember that God is in control even when it feels like everything around us gives way, that He is solid, He is trustworthy, and He's a very big God, and He cares about us. When all around my soul gives way, He is there, my hope and stay. If you know that old hymn, but yes. So, all right. I love you very much. Bye.